So, just barely got on the charts, looking around. If you can't tell, I'm kind of tired. I'm trying my best, guys. Um, I couldn't wake up for the gym this morning, so it was out of my control. Like I tried, but I couldn't. So, um, yeah. Anyway, let's just start charting things up. Hopefully, I'll wake up in just a second. But so anyway, let's just try our best. Start charting things up. So we'll do high time frame down. Um, this is a giant gap. Oh, hold up. Let's get everything pulled up. Okay, gonna set the daily loss limit. Oh, I'm about to start charting everything up. Guys, I'm not in a very great... I'm trying to think of the word. I don't know. I'm upset that I couldn't get up for the gym this morning. I don't know. It feels like it was so out of my control. I'm working so hard, but you know what? I'm trying. Good morning, Snowman. How's it going? Um, yeah. So I'm just getting everything set up, and then plug this in, and then we'll start charting. I do think there's looking like there's gonna be opportunity today. I really do think so. Sorry if I'm not energetic right now. I'm just trying to get do the bare minimum, show up, and get everything set up right now. I'm just trying to do everything. This is my challenge every day. That you're exactly right. You're exactly right. You are exactly right, Snowman. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna start charting everything up. Look around. See if there's news. Okay, not till later. Hey, options paid off. That's great, man. Yeah, I'm trying not to blow my top steps here. Oh, no way. You mean that's awesome. That is awesome. Great work, Snowman. You gotta celebrate those wins. You gotta celebrate those wins. Alright. So yeah, I'm here showing up, trying to do everything. or trying to do everything I'm supposed to do every day. I'm just here. Okay, we'll do some top-down analysis now. So, yeah, I think we're set up to just start doing some top-down analysis. So, come on. Alright. Not necessarily top-down, but just like looking around. We already kind of have, I kind of have an idea already for higher time frame, which is, I think we should keep going lower. So, I'm not gonna lie. I would not be surprised if this remains high resistant. Well, yeah, no, I would not be surprised. 1 hour gap, and then high resistant liquidity. It could turn low resistant, but I think the draw on liquidity is lower right now. I think it's a higher time because on the high time frame, right, we got the stacked up. We got previous month's high S&T here. We got previous week's high S&T here. Then we inverse this gap, and then we inverse this gap. So I'm expecting this to stay high resistant, right? So previous month's high S&T. Previous week's high S&T. And then inversion, like here. And another inversion. So we got two higher time frame inversions. And so I'm expecting us to continue lower. So yeah, I'm expecting this high resistance. So with that in mind, 1 hour gap. We look for S&T as confirmation. True week open. We're below true week open. We're above true day open. Let's say 1 hour fair value gap. Yeah, this is what I want to go with for today. I think we'll be high resistance. I think we're in a 1 hour gap. And then I think we'll go lower. We're at the daily statistical manipulation level. So daily statistical manipulation level. So there. This is just what I'm looking at right now. Once again, form your own opinions, guys. And then accumulation, sweep of equal highs. And then this seems like a 2022 gap here. So high resistant liquidity, daily, or what is this, a 1 hour gap, right? And then so now we have a 5-minute change in state. Yeah, dude, this looks like a very textbook 2022 model. We actually had S&T at the high. So bang, bang, S&T with YM. And now we're at daily statistical manipulation level. There's the 2022 model, right? This looks really nice, actually, on the 5-minute. And we manipulated the true open there. What was that? 730? Yeah, we took out 730, which is the true open. So, where's 2022 flag at in the 5-minute? What's this? We did not manipulate that yet. So, okay. think this will be high resistant. Once again, you kind of just have to pick a side. I think higher time frame is bearish right now. Then we had SMT here with a rejection block. So this is a nice Phoenix right here. That's what it seems like to me. Be interesting to see if this fits in a dealing range. Yeah, so I think the move is short. Hey, what up, Kalechi? How's it going, bro? So this is what I'm thinking right now. So this is a 5-minute gap. Time-based SMT, because this was with hey, what up, Mayank? How's it going? Yeah, so this is 90-minute SMT. I'm not gonna mark that out though. OT of the displacement leg hit. So once again, this is a 1-hour gap here. So 5-minute change in state with SMT occurs here. So maybe on a retest of this, 5-minute change in state. Oh man, nope, we did not tap OTE. If we came up here, this could be a soup right here. So once again, I think the draw on liquidity is lower because higher time frame is bearish. What was that? The heck? It was nothing. Alright. Okay, so maybe, yeah, I'm just gonna be patient here. Could we just go lower right now? Yes, and then the model's gonna play out, and then I'm gonna have called it completely. If that happens, then I don't know. Then I don't know. I think I'll just wait till market open. Patience is key. So I'm gonna put this in my journal. So actually, you know what? We're getting displacement. We're probably gonna go straight down. We got a 30-second change in state off the 5-minute gap. Wow, looks like I was right so far. So, uh, I mean, hey, it's really obvious, honestly. And we souped 730 there. So, dang it. Maybe on an inversion. I don't want to force it. Oh, the 1 hour inversing. Bro, the 1 hour inversing could actually be really nice. In line with high resistant liquidity. That actually looks really nice. We already framed the model. Now if we get in on the one, the thing is, we might need to front run it. We might need to front run it. But also, this is possible to hold and then we go higher, manipulate, and then go lower. So, yeah, you can't rush into anything. You gotta make sure it's really thoughtful. Yeah, you know what? What would be very, very telling and convincing is if we came up, got this inducement into the sniper entry. I think that would be very, very fantastic. I don't know if that's likely, but hey, you know, that's the dream. We have triple equal lows here. So now that we're getting displacement, we might need to look at something else, like a 5-minute gap. So right now we have SMT with some kind of low here. I think it's this one. So patience is the name of the game right now. So I think this is the draw on liquidity. Where's RTH gap gonna form? RTH gap gonna form where? RTH gap's gonna form downside. What up, take profit? How's it going? I think we're in a bearish 2022 model right now. That's something that I'm feeling somewhat uh I'm feeling somewhat strong that we're in a bearish 2022 model and that this is going to be high resistant. Now I'm just trying to figure out how are we going to get the entry. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Now, we might just go lower, and then if that happens, I don't know, man. I'm trying my best. It's hard. We might. This is nice displacement candle. So I guess I already screenshotted all this. So I think these triple equal lows are the draw on liquidity. So, okay. So if we project out the order block here, let's project this out. Two projections. You can see two projections got hit perfectly, actually. I want to see sniper entry get hit. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think I'll just be patient. Maybe you could take an inversion like this 15-minute. Maybe you could front run the here. You could maybe actually front run this on the 15-minute. Let's get rid of this and this. Just focus on the fact that this inverses in 32 seconds. So it's front running the 1 hour and the 30-minute. That's the issue. But if you have conviction in the drawn liquidity, it could pay off. Okay, I would prefer to use this down close candle as a breaker and then look for a 1 minute change in state out of this. So that's what I would prefer to do. I mean this could it work on its own, but it is kind of scary to front run the 30-minute, even though it does look good. Maybe I should take it. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna try and be really, really thoughtful. Sometimes that can wreck me though. Like it's hard. It's hard. So yeah, once again, we had that 2022 model. $7.30 got manipulated perfectly. That is one other reason I'm bearish. So I think time and price are pretty aligned. I want to see this 15-minute breaker support and resist price to go run these triple equal lows and then these lows. So I think what I'll do is we have true open there. So what I want to see is probably, what even is that? 22-minute true open. So I guess yeah, we're getting displacement. I would want to see I want to see this become like a low time frame little baby cell model and then taking a 1 minute change in state out of that. That's a thought. Then again, I don't want to force anything, but I don't know. feel like there's so much on my chart right now. I feel like it's cluttered. I don't know what to get rid of though. Let's actually just get rid of true opens for now. Okay, that helps a little bit. Let's drag this over. Let's get rid of this. So let's just look at the high time frame model that's occurring right now. It's this. Okay, we have a 5-minute gap as well. So 5-minute breaker and 5-minute gap off of this 2022 model here. So yeah, if we get a change in state, if we tap that gap, which takes the true open, like 5-minute breaker, and then 5-minute fair value gap. If we tap the gap, I want to see us tap the gap. If we tap the gap, souping the true open, and then we get 30-second change in state back down, I'm probably gonna take that. So, the true open's all the way up there. Remember, RTH gap is going to form to the downside. We got 20 minutes to market open. RTH should form to the downside, right? Yeah, RTH is going to definitely form to the downside. I think that'll get filled, hopefully, on market open. Okay, we might actually get what we're looking for here, which is, since we got displacement, I want to see this be continuation down. I should mark it out like this. Looks strong. And we got triple equal lows. RTH gap is going to form to the downside. Let's just mark this out, right? We souped 730. And then also 752 was taken as well, I think. Okay, yeah, I want to see 30-second change in state. I think if we get that, then I'm gonna take it. So we're tapping this now. We got triple equal lows, RTH gap below, and then you can just get it on side with the delivery lower. But we'll see. We might want to see S&T form. And maybe we need to see something obvious. Like, I don't want to rush into it if it's not obvious. How's the IFG indicator looking? We should have this always turned on, honestly. Just as, like, a backup confluence, because, you know, it's pretty good. So I'm going to move this to the top. Yeah, Dodge indicator went off short here. once again, if we came up, got the inducement above that high, I'm all for that as well. I mean, I could zoom out again, just for a second. Actually, maybe we should be focused on this because we actually could get this. Maybe that needs to get souped. I don't know. I don't know if this is obvious enough of a change in state, though. But maybe it is. I don't know. I kind of want to see this get taken. Oh! What was that? I don't... 1.6. So if we retap that, if we retap this, I don't know. Maybe it's... I don't know. I think maybe we need to come up again. I'm not gonna take it. Reason being is just cause I think there's not enough obvious manipulation yet, so I'm gonna wait. Now this could end up going lower, but I want to see something. I want to see something real. Like this doesn't, guys. You have to understand this. Not convincing to me that that's manipulation yet. I'm not convinced this is manipulation. I want to see. I want to see something like boom, boom, and that's gonna tell me, okay, we're probably manipulated. So this is not obvious to me that this is manipulation. Now this, if this works, then that just, I don't know, that fine. It might, but it might work here, but I don't know. I still kind of see this as accumulation. I think it'd be higher probability is if we actually kept this as accumulation and then we swept the high again and then we went lower, right? I think that'd be higher probability. So I'm gonna wait. Now I could miss out on the move because of this, but I'm fine with that. We didn't even take the true open of the high here, so okay, so I am missing out on the move so far. Right? We did get change in state there. But I think it's okay. What up, Rye? How's it going? Oh, we just got a new true open. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm waiting for us to sweep the high and then go lower. I think we're in a 5 minute 2022 model. But I don't know, man. We might just go lower right off of this. And if so, then I missed it, right? But that's fine. If I didn't like it enough, I'm not gonna take it. Because this it's okay. I just need to see something strong. I want to see manipulation that looks a little bit more like manipulation, right? This is like not obvious manipulation. I want to see something obvious. So let's clean up the chart a little bit because it's getting kind of messy again. Um, we'll zoom out. Oh yeah, I should have looked at Asia and London right away. Oh, market opens in 1 minute. Yeah, we're gonna go straight there, huh? Man, it worked. It worked. Oh my gosh, it worked, bro. This trade worked so far. That I don't know. It's really not a big deal. Like once again, I'd prefer to see something that's true manipulation, and for us to get true manipulation, it needs to be obvious, more obvious than this. So I'm not regretting not taking this, because once again, if it wasn't obvious, sometimes you have to understand that that will maybe save you in the future to not take that. But man, that ended up playing out actually really nicely. So dang, dang. I don't know. Dang, dang, bro. We really hit four projections, huh? Oh my gosh, we really hit four projections. I don't know what to say about that other than it wasn't. It didn't seem good enough for manipulation. I want to see something crazy. Like I want to see some like crazy wick where we go boom, boom. You know what I'm like this. But I'm not bullish right now, so I want this to be the Judas swing right here. Actually, can we come up, sweep the high, and then get change the state down? If so, I'm in, bro. I'm in. If so, I'm in. We just took that draw on liquidity, those triple equal lows. Alright, it's whatever. We're waiting for something obvious, guys. Now, I don't know if this breaker and value up are going to hold anymore because they kind of already did hold. So, I think we might just need to clean up the chart and not keep staring at the same thing and readjust, right? Now we might need to readjust. Now it might end up being bullish at this point. But yeah, we got. Oh, it looks like Phoenix model is occurring right at that low, right below the true open. Right, you see that SMT right there. We have this rejection block which took out these lows with SMT with the true open. What is this? Oh no, it's not true open. That's triple equal lows. I'm an idiot. But this is SMT with this low with this rejection block. I'm gonna take this on the leap. Not real though. But the reason is just because oh, man. I should not enter that. But the reason is just because if it's right, then I can get the. But the trade I was trying to take. Okay, I probably should not have done that. What I was trying to say is we got the 1 minute rejection block and then 15-second change in state, and I probably shouldn't have done that on the leap. But yeah, definitely not a real trade. Because this isn't it's late right now, and I'm not because it's on the fifth Gary because it was on the 15-second off a 1 minute rejection block, and I'm not bearish. That's why. I'm waiting for something else. I think. Oh my gosh! If we come back up, remember the initial inducement idea I talked about? So that 1 minute Phoenix model ended up playing out. Gary, bro, sometimes you really have to work. Like, self-control is so important. It is so important. I think this will be high resistant. Okay, I kind of want to see. Yeah, I want to see us come up, sweep the high, and then is Dodge indicator going off? Dodge indicator went off on the 2 minute. We took the true opens. Where's the dodgy? Where's the indication? Where's the dodgy indication? I don't see it. Well, it went off. So dodgy indication went off there. I want to see this remain high resistant. We took all these true opens. Now we're coming back up to 730. Once again, this will be sniper model right here. Inducing this high into OTE. Should I just take the sniper model, guys? It's very high RR. Maybe if there's SMT, I will. So, if you guys want to be degen and take the sniper model, in line with this high resistant liquidity and inducement, here's what it looks like, right? If you want to be a degen, I'm not necessarily saying do that, but if you want a nice high RR trade, Then soup there. Mark my Fibonacci line with resistance 2.5. The sniper entry. The low time frame, the 15-second model. Yeah, so there was a 15-second market maker bomb. This is the trade Gary. This is what I was trying to take off of the 1-minute rejection block, the 15-second change in state. This is what I was trying to take. But okay, we just hit 4 projections. We hit 4 projections of that. Look at that. We hit 4 projections. So this will be in between 4 and 5 projections of this low time frame 15-second model off the 1-minute rejection block. So that fits perfectly. It'll be a sweep inducement of this high and this high. I think what I'm gonna prefer to do is probably say let's just wait and see if we get a rejection of the gap, because once again this is a 2022 gap right here. So I want to see maybe 5-minute gap and then 30-second change of state down and then entry. So let's sweep this high into high resistant liquidity, and then 30-second change in state, and then did we fill the RTH yet? I don't think we filled it all the way, honestly. Yeah, we have not filled the RTH all the way. That is a good sign for us to go short. Is that we did not fill the RTH all the way. Exactly, yeah. RTH below. And I think higher time frame is just bearish right now. So sorry if this looks a little chaotic right now, but I don't have time to fix everything and make it look nice and pretty. We gotta actually just lock in here. I don't care if it looks good. So okay, on the leap, Gary. So big reason why I was taking some trades on the leap and some not is because the leap, the way it works is if it's a tight stop loss, I want to take as many of those opportunities as possible on the leap. I want to take as many of those opportunities as possible on the leap because it's about basically just it's about getting those tight stop losses and getting as many big moves as possible, right? That's why I want to do that on the leap, is because I want to. Okay, so this could end up being a soup here. Honestly, I have a good feeling it might, but do you think we should take it on the other accounts as well? Okay, that's not a real trade, guys. So you know, I'm not taking that for real. So, okay, so this is becoming low resistant. It's not staying high resistant. It's becoming low resistant unless are we getting SMT? We getting SMT? We might be getting. Oh, we're getting SMT. Oh, this might be fun. This might be fun. This might be fun. We might be getting an SMT. Once again, we have the unfilled RTH gap below. Okay, we might need to clean up the charts. We might need to clean. I think we could get a short, but we might actually need to sweep these highs actually, which is fine. That's exactly why I did not take that. All right. Okay, we're going higher. So this I did say that we could get long there. We did take all the true opens. I said that we were maybe gonna go long there. We could still have this be high resistant and get rejected by this. We're actually forming SMT right here. So once again, that's why I didn't take that trade, because I was thinking we might just stay high resistant. Where's midnight? We're above midnight, right? Let's get this back up. Alright. Where's the first percent gap? First percent gap got held right there. So there was probably first strike here. Phoenix was at the low. Yeah, I still want to, at this point, I think the opportunity will still be short. I still think the opportunity will be a short. If this remains high resistant, then we'll likely get a short. And now we have quadruple equal lows here. Okay, maybe we're gonna reach for these highs. Maybe this will be turning low resistant here. It might be turning low resistant. This definitely could turn low resistant here. All right, maybe let's clean up the chart. Let's clean up the chart. All right, let's just reset. We didn't get what we were looking for, and that's fine. We didn't get what we were looking for, and that's fine. We're getting displacement higher. I think this is pretty strong. I think this is pretty strong displacement. We'll probably go higher now. Then again, I'm open-minded to just looking at maybe you know, this is a pretty big liquidity pool. I'm just considering all options, right? Just gonna be patient. But I still think market high time frame. Like I said before, I think the market on the high time frame is looking to continue lower. Might be wrong. I don't know. I guess we swept out those equal lows. I guess we swept out those equal lows. Well, maybe I won't trade them. Man, that even that 5-minute 30-second trade would have gotten us 4R. So that's tough. That's tough. And look at the true opens. Look at the true opens, right? First midnight got manipulated, then 7:30, 9:22. This is what I mean when I say the market. This is the market's like skeleton, right? So we manipulate below all the true opens, and the low of day was manipulated as well. Dang it, man. Market was bullish. My read on the market was wrong. It's hard because you want to be able to catch the high resistant days, but you also should probably be able to catch the low resistant days. We're getting first strike to the upside. Reacting out of that first percentage for value gap, or we already got it. Man, this was an easy day. This was an easy day. It's just hard. It's not easy. Oh my gosh! Look at the Look at that trade we were talking about from the bottom that we were thinking about. That ended up being the low. Right off of the rejection block. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything. Dang it! I really did just miss the move there. It's hard if you're not looking at the right thing in the moment. If you're not looking at the right thing in the moment, you'll miss it. Like for instance, I wasn't looking at the first one for value gap specifically at that time. But if I had, then maybe I would have caught this. Good job, Shaney. Dude, I'm a little disappointed. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm a little disappointed that my read on the market was incorrect, but I tried. I don't know, man. My read on the I didn't take a loss. Hey, we might still go lower, but this would need to be high resistant right here. It's possible we might. Once again, I'm still thinking that market's probably gonna be short. If it's not obvious though. Yeah, exactly. I'm bearish. That's why I didn't long. I think we're gonna keep going low. I think higher time frame we've got these giant inversion for value gaps. I think the market's drawing lower, trending down. Data low below. But I don't know. Maybe it's not bearish. It might not be. I'm not gonna lie. It might not be. We swapped out these equal lows. Now we're getting like a break of structure with a fair value gap. It might not be. It might not be. Oh. I didn't take anything. Because y'all know, like, this far well could have played out exactly as we were talking about. It was very possible. This could have 1 hour rejected us. It very well could have. Now, it didn't. We kept going up, but I honestly think it could have. So I was just being patient. Now, maybe we look at this 1 hour gap and say, okay, are we going to use this as a reclaimed gap? But this is a nice wick here, so I just don't know. The reason the market's so bullish here is, look at true opens, right? We form midnight, we manipulate midnight. We form 7:30, 7:52, and the other one, and those all got manipulated as well. So I don't know, man. There was definitely opportunity. You just had to look at the right thing. That's the thing. I mean, you could have been a Phoenix trader and caught the exact bottom. It's just you have to look at the right thing. Like, that's the annoying part is is if I could just tell myself in the future, okay, 9:36, 1 minute, Phoenix. If I just could tell myself those words, then I would catch 20 yards every single day because I could just go from there. But unfortunately, I cannot give myself a hint. There's no hints. So I don't know what I'm supposed to look at. It's so Gary. Nice. Excellent. 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 Oh my gosh. I don't know, guys. I guess I'm not taking a trade today. This is so annoying. Like, there's so many opportunities that I could have caught today, but it's like if I wasn't looking at the exact right one, then I wasn't gonna catch it. Like, first presented for value gap, back test, 15-second change and stayed up. I mean, this trade alone would be no, you are getting it wrong. I'm getting it wrong? What do you mean, Gary, I'm getting it wrong? Like, you mean the bias? I was getting the bias wrong? We very well could have gone lower here. There's a 1 hour gap. It's just funny. Every time he either takes the loss or doesn't take it. Oh, you mean the trade that I was gonna take? No, bro. It's not analysis paralysis. It's just trying to be precautionary. Gary, bro. Gary, I am being precautious. Let me be precautious. It's my trading. I can be conservative. That in the long run is going to lead to more success than just going in and just saying every trade I'm not sure about I'm going to take, right? The reality is this, even though this ended up playing out, that this trade we talked about where we got the 30-second change in state off of the 5-minute breaker, even though we got this 5-minute breaker and then 30-second change in state, and I knew that we could go lower off of this, and this worked, that doesn't mean that it was the right decision for me to take the trade. Because if I don't think this little tiny thing is obvious manipulation, even if this hits max extension, which it did, even if this hits max extension, that doesn't mean that I should necessarily take it. I mean, we do hit max extension, right? We backtest it, we hit max extension. If it's not obvious to me, though, did it hit a high time frame POI? Yeah, this 5-minute breaker, 30-second change in state, we hit the max extension. It was above the true open as well. See that? Boom. Down to 4 projections. But does that mean I need to take it if I'm unsure? Especially after having a not so good start to the week. No, I don't need to take it. So I'm fine. Like, once again, this very well could have failed just because this wasn't obvious enough of manipulation. I just like to wait for something obvious. You literally was just saying it was an easy trade after you... what? Oh my gosh, Gary. Gary. Gary, you're driving me crazy. This first strike was really nice. We had the first presented for value gap right here. And then just 15-second change in state. As well, we retest this change in state. So, Kirk, didn't you already say first? You said I just didn't respond to you earlier. What up, Kirk? There was so many good trades today. There's this 15-second change in state. There's this 15-second change in state off the 1-minute rejection block with SMT. Oh my gosh, there's so many good opportunities. It's just wrong bias. But once again, I'm just gonna keep showing up. It's really not a big deal, guys. It's really not a big deal. I'm probably not gonna take a trade now. It's not that big a deal, honestly. Obviously I missed the move. The obvious move was this. Don't shadow ban me. I'm not shadow banning you, Kirk. I'm not trying to. Gary, being conservative is by far better than taking trades I'm not sure about. It's better. I'm always gonna choose to be conservative. It's just 29 minutes in the open. Training day is about to begin. But dude, you have to understand the context. We've already got AMD. What happens after distribution? Consolidation. I don't want to trade consolidation. I want to trade distribution, right? We've already got an AMD, so I'm not super pumped to trade. Like you might be saying, oh, but 10 a.m. power of 3. Bro, this was the power of 3. I'm not interested. Unless something crazy happens. But I really think this was a power of 3 here. Your 6RR hit? Sheesh. That's insane. Dang it, dude. There were probably 6 different ways to catch 10R today. There are probably 6 different ways. Yeah, we have the unfilled RTH gap below. So that is something to consider. Yeah, there genuinely were 6 different ways you could have caught at least 10R today. First things first, we have SMT with the rejection block. This is Phoenix. You guys kind of see how Phoenix works now, right? You'll get a rejection block beneath an accumulation range like this. You guys starting to hold on. Let me show you guys Phoenix. You guys starting to see how Phoenix works now, and I'm very happy with no trade. Because I didn't take a loss. And that's fine with me. You guys starting to see how Phoenix works now? 1 minute, we'll get a 1-minute Phoenix. There'll be an obvious range. And the rejection block will have taken out lows. In this case, it took out equal lows here. So we'll get a 1-minute rejection block. We'll get this obvious giant range here. And then we'll get SMT with the rejection block. You guys starting to see when Phoenix is gonna work? It's when there's a giant range. Right? You think tomorrow 9:30 will also be bullish? Maybe now. Because now it's seeming like we're probably possibly breaking structure to the upside in the higher time frame. But yeah, we ended up getting SMT with that low, and once again, Phoenix, it's all about basically entering it when it makes sense with an AMD. In this case, there was obvious LRLR below. We're below all the true opens, 730. 922 and 928. We tapped that rejection block. And then once again, I was trying to take this 15-second change in state off of it on the leap, and my computer was being slow, and I accidentally entered up here, and then it stopped me out. But this 15-second change in state on the leap off of the rejection block would have taken us up. Whoops. Once again, like 10 different ways to catch 10R today. I might just stop watching the charts. I'm honestly just getting. There's not anything, guys. There's not anything. This isn't gonna be good for me to trade. I just missed out. Oh my gosh. I'm not looking for anything, dude. I didn't mess up anything. I'm actually doing everything right. But, I'm trying to think of how I could have taken a trade. Oh, yeah, the first percent for I wasn't looking at the first percent for value gap. If I was looking at the first percent for value gap, I would have caught first strike. So, I think I'm going to go on a 2-minute walk. I just don't think I'm going to get anything at this point. And that's unfortunate. Man. Rip. We almost caught the 4R right in the morning. Okay, I need to walk around and stuff. Dang it. Dang it. I'm going to close out of the charts. I don't want to trade this. You have to understand, guys. You choose the trading conditions. You choose the trading conditions. These are not conditions for me. I knew we were going to get opportunity when we were down here. Now I just know that I missed it. So I choose your trading conditions. For me, I choose not to trade these conditions. I know I'm way more likely to take a loss after we've already had the move, the AMD. So choose your trading conditions. I'm done. I'm going to maybe go get some breakfast, relax. I didn't take a trade. That's cool with me. I know what's going to lead to my success in the long run, so I don't care. Once again, any one of those trades that hit 10R would have made up for 10 losses. So I'm not upset at all. I'm not upset at all. I tried to get in on the leap at that low there. You can see that this would have been 13 or 14R at this point. So, yeah, I'm not upset. We just keep showing up day after day, and it's about the process. It's not about anything else. I know more times than not, if I step away from the charts after we get this move, and I know that I missed the move, it's gonna lead to my long-term success. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to step away from the charts now. So that's what I'm going to do. Feel free to leave the stream, keep watching. I'm going to get some breakfast and then come back, and then maybe I'll trade London tonight, or maybe I'll trade Asia. But right now there's no more AMD for me. So it's like if there's no they already looted all the gold mines for today. So there's no more gold in the mines. It's like in Minecraft when, I don't know, it's like there's like a cave system, and they already took all the diamonds out. Like, we already know that they already looted this section of price action. So I'm a head out. So I'm gonna go get some breakfast. I'll see you guys later. We were so close to catching like a 8R though. We were so close. It's okay. All right. So, I guess let's do some more looking around on the higher time frame. Man, there was so much opportunity within this price leg for like probably like 3 different 10-hour trades. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad I did not take a loss. So, but yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is if you can just catch one of these amazing high RR trades, it's gonna cover all those losses. And so I'm not upset. I understand that this is all just a giant process. By the way, guys, I haven't talked about this yet. I coded my second ever indicator. It's called, I named it the Ghost in the Machine. And basically, it's going to show the most recent True Open for every single cycle. So it's super nice, actually. Super helpful, because now I don't have to draw them out anymore. And you can see why I like it, right? It's going to help you identify the manipulation. So here's midnight. Manipulation occurs below midnight. Here's accumulation. Here's manipulation, distribution. And then same thing here. Here's accumulation. True opens are references. Manipulation occurs below those references. And then we go up. And then we actually had the 22-minute one that was right here. So all of them got manipulated. It's like the skeleton of the market is these true opens. I'm starting to build up a whole bunch of stuff that are going to be like cool extra additional features that you could have you could get if you want. I'm trying to get for the I'm trying to make an elite access like ultimate package for anyone who wants it. But I don't know. Just trying to build that portfolio of stuff to make it actually worthwhile for anyone who wants to get that. And then I'm also doing there's like a, I don't know. I'm thinking about doing just like a regular membership only videos. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not. I haven't ever talked about it yet on stream, but if you guys want any of that, but it's just all extra stuff. Everything's for free. Everything's always going to be for free, but it's just like, you know what? Just in case anyone wants extra stuff from me that I could provide, might as well give that as an opportunity if anyone wants it. And then everything else is for free. Like, everything's on my YouTube channel for free. Like, all my models, everything. So, it's all for free. It's just in case anyone wants to support me through wanting extra stuff, I guess. It's kind of what I was thinking. But, yeah, everything else is for free. DMing me is free. All that stuff is free. It's just the extra stuff that if anyone wants, they can get through the membership. But, yeah, anyway, this is the first thing that I coded. I think it's very, very nice. I think it's super helpful. So, yeah. But I mean, I'm excited for it. And then I also have my old indicator so I coded an indicator in the past that also did those new year opening gaps. So I'll include that as the package as well. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, everything's for free. Everything will always be for free. My help will always be free. It's just in case anyone wants to like support me with the extras for extra stuff, I guess. But yeah, probably won't get anything here, but you never know. We'll see. I don't even know. I guess we should go back to the higher time frame and look around. You know, yeah. Let's go back to the high time frame. You never know. Like, if the market is bearish, I mean, there's probably going to be somewhere in here we'll continue lower, right? Then again, watch us actually be bullish and hold this weekly volume imbalance. That'd be crazy. mean, I could see that happening as well, because this is also a weekly suspension block, guys, right? Where you have a volume balance suspended on either side of a candle. So something else to consider is that. So like it could go higher here. I'm wondering if we have SMT or anything like that. Oh yeah, we do. We actually have. No wonder we went higher. We have this. No wonder we went higher. Oh my gosh, massive SMT here. Massive SMT. No wonder we went higher. So maybe the market will go back to all-time highs now. Who knows? I mean, the weekly suspension block is still holding. I mean, at this point, we've definitely taken out all of these guys. That's for sure. So, could the market run back up now? It's possible. I mean, maybe there will be something. You never know. You know what? I'm just gonna keep showing up, because you never know when there'll be something. Maybe I'll get out the uh, accounts again. Just in case. I want to get out the accounts again just in case, but we're basically just going to be here the rest of the live trading window, and then I'll be done. I don't want to force anything, and I think it is tricky, because it's definitely getting to be those conditions where you kind of just feel like you missed the move, but you never know. You never know. Probably worth showing up. But yeah, and then in hindsight, this makes a lot of sense what kind of happened here. We got we had a weekly suspension block, SMT. Probably have the daily reclaimed gap as well. Yeah, we have this daily reclaimed gap over here. So daily gap. This is now supercharged, right? So a daily supercharged gap. I mean, if you're a swing trader, you might consider taking this 1 hour change in state, right? Because now, yeah, we took here's true month open as well. So here's true week open. Oh my gosh, we're probably gonna get a bullish expansion week, huh? Look at this. So here's true month open. Now that I look at this, dude, we're probably going to get a bullish expansion week. Because here's true month open. Here's true week open. See how we manipulated the true week open perfectly? Is that true week open or is that midnight? That's midnight. I gotta turn the indicator back on. Okay. We're gonna get everything pulled up. Yeah, we manipulated midnight. Okay, I think, you know what? We're probably gonna have a bullish expansion week. Tuesday low of the week. Now we're breaking structure on Wednesday. We're probably gonna expand. Oh my gosh, the draw on liquidity on Friday will probably be these LRLR highs. Oh my gosh, that's what's going on, huh? That is what's going on. Dang, this is actually looking real nice. Now I wanna, maybe I could take a swing trade on the leap. Right, because we manipulate. So here's the true month open, right? We're below that. Here's true week open. Below that, midnight gets manipulated perfectly there. So now we're framing a buy model. Kind of see what I'm saying? Hold up. Let me get rid of this. So daily supercharged gap. Then again. I'm just thinking. So we just took True Week Open. Dude, I don't want to be that guy, but maybe I take this. I don't want to be like, oh man. Maybe I take this, dude. This is not. I mean, maybe. I don't want to be that guy though that takes a bad trade after we've already expanded. But we got True. We got 50-minute for value gap. Nah, probably not worth it. Maybe if we get a more obvious change in state or something. But this, we could still get a 4R off of the 15-minute gap here. So far in premium, it's probably not a good idea. Yeah, so True Month Open, True Week Open, midnight. So yeah, it gives those vibes that maybe this is a classic expansion week. From the rejection block, so this is Phoenix. To the fair value gap. Yeah, because this manipulation occurred below all the true opens. No, I don't know if it was a sequential SMT, but I think it was partial. I think it was partial previous month's low SMT. So I use options to short out now with 51 profits. Let's go. Awesome, bro. Yeah, I'm going to put in weekly profiles that I think we could be getting a classic expansion week right now because Tuesday has now formed a low of the week with SMT and we're getting displacement off of it. We have this daily PD ray. So daily aligns with the 1 hour. So yeah, this has got to be a GB range, don't you think, guys? Hold up. The low or below. Yeah, I think it might be worth trying to take continuation here. So I'm going to put in my journal that maybe we're going to get a weekly profile to the upside. Right? You see, we got, so let's see if this is a GB range. Be very interesting if so. Oh, we're going to need to pull this up way, way up. Like, probably like 2-1. This is probably a huge dealing range, if so. Alright, that's too far. I mean, that kind of fits in. Low, the dealing range is right here. Look at that. Low. We swap liquidity. Okay, this is showing a lower time frame buy model. Yeah. This is showing a buy model on. This is showing. Do you mean you're looking to long here? Maybe. No, I'm thinking. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking. I'm just gonna put this in my journal that maybe we end up maybe we have a classic expansion week weekly profile. This could be so wrong, but once again, I'm just thinking. I mean, I think we'll react off that breaker. Yeah, I think maybe we use that breaker as a PD array and then we'll go long. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I might just do that, honestly. I don't know. I don't want to force it, but okay, so I'm watching this breaker, this highest up close candle, and I guess I want to see if we react out of this. We might still get something. We're definitely moving. We're definitely moving. How's the true opens look? Yeah, we're below this thingy. This is probably true 90-minute open. Then we're now below true 22-minute open. So we're below those things. Looks like we generated liquidity up here. I mean, I'm not trying to force a trade, but if we could get continuation, I don't know. I mean, the reason I say that is just because if this is going to be a higher time frame expansion, then I could see us continuing. But maybe not. Maybe we come. Imagine we come all the way back down. That'd be crazy. I don't know. But I mean, the only reason I'm saying that is maybe we come after these low resistance highs. I don't know. Just thinking. I'm not necessarily saying anything. This ain't that good of a breaker. What up, Javier? This one might be better. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, honestly, dude, maybe we just go lower. Oh, but just retracement to continue lower? Oh, you think we'll just retrace to go continue lower? I missed the move too, Javier. I missed the move too. Let's see if the dodge indicator is going off here or anything like that. We might go lower off of this. If I'm not sure, I'm not doing anything, obviously. Did the dodge indicator catch the shorts? Oh my gosh. Wow. That's crazy. What? It caught the shorts? Dang, bruh. Dodge indicator might be actually kind of cracked. Yeah, we could be very well be rebalancing to equilibrium here. We are below the true open of these two cycles, but it could be bearish at this point. I don't know. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting such a crazy move back down. Maybe higher time frame really is actually super bearish. Yeah, oh, it looks like a 15-minute CRT. That's kind of what it's looking like. We have S&T with YM, so man, if I'm not sure, I'll probably just chill. Wow. This is so interesting. Um I don't think I could have would have caught those shorts. I don't think, to me, that's not an obvious short. I don't know though. Now this is a weird price action. This is weird. Uh, it is kind of weird. 5 minute went off. This? Okay, we just have another. We had another true open. We took that out. Um. Now we have this breaker here. Oh man. Then again, maybe this breaker is the best one actually, because this is the one that came before the giant dump. Yeah, this is the highest one before the giant dump. No, I'm not. It's at this point I'm not. It's not obvious. Um. Yeah, I guess maybe use this whole thing, or just this. I honestly probably won't take anything. I'm just kind of looking around. If I don't even know what I would need to see. I need to see something obvious. Right now, it's not. To me, right now, I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna do anything. I don't know. Is there even any more liquidity to the upside? Honestly, no. I don't know if there is. Besides that's not. I don't think that's that strong. Okay, I might just be done trading, guys, because I'm not completely sure on the bias right now. So I might just be done trading. That yeah, it was crazy. I was not expecting that. That came out of nowhere. Hey bro, did you take any trades? No, I wanted to take. So there was a trade that I tape read that hit 4R. Then there was a couple other trades that I wanted to take, but it was like I missed. I didn't want to take them, but I was thinking about taking them, but it's kind of late. I tried to take it on the leap. It would have hit all the way to final TPs. But there wasn't. I don't know. I just didn't get a good entry, so I didn't take anything. Two biases played out is crazy. Wait, what do you mean? Two biases? Oh, you mean like we had long and then short? Yeah, I don't. I'm at the point where I'm very unsure right now, which makes me just not want to take a trade. um, I really don't. I think I just probably better off just doing nothing. Yeah, I might just end the stream, guys. This is I don't know. It's not obvious to me what the market really actually wants. Kind of makes sense though. This is a very clear drawn liquidity. So is this though. It's a massive drawn liquidity. This will be a huge drawn liquidity. I don't know when we go there. But this will be huge. So will this. So maybe this is my drawn liquidity. This might be my next drawn liquidity. Is this thing? We might be going below 730 here. Now we have this 15-minute breaker. I kind of like this one. Because this one's below 730. So maybe, big maybe, but maybe off of this 15-minute breaker, 1 minute change in state. Back up. The reason I say that is because this is a really nice breaker, right? Low, high, lower, low, higher, high. This is the breaker that came before this entire move up. So that is a reason, and then also we could rerun through this old liquidity here, and it's obviously in discount. Thinking about it. And also, maybe this one is the one that I don't know. This one, either one of these could end up playing out. And if we came down here, this might be the first presented for value gap as well. First presented for value gap is right there. I'm really not super sure. I think it's really just not obvious. Yeah. Well, we might actually be using this. Hang on. This is a thought. We have these series of closed candles. We have a for value up and discount. So, yo, maybe, very much maybe. What's this? Maybe, I don't know if it's obvious enough. Probably not. I was gonna say maybe low time frame change state off of this if we sweep 730. It's probably not obvious. I don't know. I don't think it's that obvious of a Reaper, honestly. Once again, if you're using a Reaper gap, it should really be obvious. Well, actually, wait. Nah, this is pretty obvious. 1 hour breaker. Okay, I might take this actually. If we dip below 730, we'll be below every true open. This is a 1 hour breaker. Here's that Reaper gap. So let's just mark it out like this. So this is my Abyss model, maybe. My Reaper Abyss model, where you take a change of state off a Reaper. You know, maybe. I'm thinking about it. I'm not necessarily going to, but maybe. So once again, 1 hour breaker, Reaper and discount. So maybe. So if we dig down into this, and then take 730, then maybe we also tap the breaker, like just barely tap into it, right? The bodies respect the Reaper, we wick into the breaker. So this is a 1 minute Reaper. So I'll probably look for a 15-second. Wait, where's the first presented gap again? We might actually use the first presented gap again. How many models do you have, bro? I make models to describe behaviors that I've observed through my back testing. That's why. Because I need to call them something, right? I need to call them something. I'm not just going to not name them. If I see a behavior in the market that repeats itself over and over again, I'm going to name it something. That's stupid not to. Bro. Gary, why are you watching my streams? It seems like you're like always hating on me. I don't understand. We just took 730. Okay, if we get this. But I kind of want to see us tap that breaker. That's the only thing. Yeah, I swear, Gary, you are turning into freaking Ant-Man and Reaper, dude. It's not. This is not obvious yet. So I'm looking for us to tap this breaker. But like, why would I not name something? I need to call it something because I observed that. If I observe a behavior happening in the market, I need to call it something. I'm not just gonna sit here and pretend that it doesn't exist because that's stupid. If I see something occur in the market over and over again, I need to call it something. So yeah, I'm gonna make models to observe the behavior of things because why would I not do that? Because just because someone else said that it's not a thing. This is a game. The world of trading is a place where people gatekeep and tell you to not do things a certain way, and I understand that. So if I observe behavior in markets, I'm going to use a name to describe that behavior. All right, thanks, Gary. I do appreciate it. All right, we're getting nice displacement. Um, I didn't see a really nice place to enter, so I'm chilling. So maybe on the wick of this. I think on the wick of this should be good. So let's go ahead and enter on the wick of this. And then again, maybe there needs to be more manipulation. Do you guys think this is good? Uh, yeah, let's enter.
Order filled.
Order filled.
So I'm taking my Abyss model.
Order filled.
Oh my gosh, bruh. I'm trying. I'm trying. So I was gonna go break even there. Anyway, sometimes you just gotta try things and take risks. We're below all the true opens. So I liked it. Oh, I forgot that minute on this account as well. Why I didn't put my stop loss at the low? Because that's not where my stop loss goes.
Order filled.
Alright, I got stopped out on the other account as well. So, yeah, why didn't I put the stop loss at the low? Because that's not where my stop loss should have gone in this situation. I was putting it below the change in state. Or I was putting it below the bodies of the order block. 'We just had a Phoenix there. Playing out exactly as I wanted it to. Okay, so this one's better. I might re-enter. So we have the true open here. I might re-enter this, guys. Because now it's a much more clear change in state. Five-minute outside bar. Right, guys. I will put another limit order here, and I will re-enter if we come down here at this point. Now I'm just going to target 4 projections. Or I might target 7, I don't know. All right, we're about to tap it. I will take this. Okay, I'm going to enter. Boom.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't do anything wrong. I tried 2 trades.
Stop filled.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong. I might need to risk less on the top step evals, because I did just lose one of the top step evals. So, yep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lower the risk on Top Step on the 50 that I'm risking. So actually, I thought about it some more, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep the risk the same, and just keep going, reset them, and then yeah, just keep going. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep the risk the same. I will journal the trades, but I think right now I just need to take a step away. So I will journal them. They will go on Reflect IQ. Don't worry. But right now I need to step away. Yeah, I'm still gonna do same risk per trade on Top Step, same risk per trade on Tradeify. I'm just gonna keep going. So no, no worries, man. No worries. Just gonna keep going. All right. But I will put everything in the spreadsheet, but I'm just gonna be done for now. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.